Look at I just got right inside Jonesy's head right before. That's because he came in second in the fantasy football league this year, and I did not. If you can imagine.
Who won that, by the way?
Who did win it this year?
Who
I
always
think
wins
Greg.
it?
I think it's Greg Lowe.
Yeah.
Lowe.
Oh, we'll
The
figure it out.
whole
Lowe's the
league's rigged.
commissioner.
Oh, you mean the guy that has a password to the entire league?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now everyone's catching on.
Just saying.
The late transaction. Oh, how did he get that on the waiver? Oh, he's the
Right.
commissioner.
Yeah, he's the commissioner.
He's always
Listen,
at top of the waiver wire.
Yeah, we all have that guy. And I know Greg's watching, so hey, yeah, you are that guy. Ryan Jones joining us here. He's from American Business Machines, one of our longtime partners here with the Condors, but overall he's a great friend as well. Big member of the adult league in Bakersfield, but a couple of kids coming up through the youth ranks too. And, and I wanted to ask you about that in the Dragons program and just how have you seen it kind of evolve here over the last, 10, 15 years, ever since it started back in the day?
Yeah, I mean, my oldest is now playing juniors in Atlanta, but he came through the Dragons organization. It's nice to see a lot of the ex-players come in and basically retire, settle down here, and now most of them are out coaching. So that's been really great for the program, for the kids to get that kind of experience, in coaching and those guys, basically raised in the game. I know last year for my youngest son, there was a lot of skills development. We didn't win too many games, but the kids at that age don't care. But, the coaches really stressed the skill development, which was fantastic. Yeah. Because in the end, that's what's really going to get them forward in the game is, learning those skills and the skating at a young age,
You have to enjoy it.
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, the ex-Condors that hang out and how fortunate the kids are here to get training from professional hockey players. But I think those guys get just as much out of it. I mean, you've gotten to know those guys over the years. I mean, they love it. They love being a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And now they have kids that are that age that they're starting to get into the game too. Yeah. But yeah, they're all great guys. And in fact, my youngest daughter, she's 10, she plays soccer, and Joel Irving is her soccer coach.
Oh my God, they're even changing sports.
They're not even coaching hockey.
What's going on here?
Yeah, and it's hilarious. He's great because he's so intense. And they're 10 years old, and he's so intense. Well, if you miss practice, you might not be playing the next game. And I'm like, okay. And he's out there playing with him too. That's great. So he's having a great time with it. But, what a great thing, for a guy to stay around and coach and for it to be soccer and not something he's played. It's awesome because, his daughter's into it. So it's been great, these guys hanging around.
Is he bringing the orange slices at halftime?
Maybe.
That was my favorite. Orange slices and Cheez-Its were the halftime go-to snack for soccer. It's the only way you get me to play soccer. But breaking news in Condorstown, we have a new printer, thanks to Jonesy.
It is breaking
today.
news.
Yeah,
today.
It is
that
breaking
thing
news.
is cool, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing's got buttons on it. I don't know what to put. It's like game notes have never been better. Yeah. But, longtime partner of ours, Condors go from the ECHL to the AHL. What have you seen? I mean, I know you're a fan of the game, obviously, but just in terms of the excitement level on a game night now, being in the AHL and seeing guys that, let's face it, this weekend will be in the NHL.
Yeah, absolutely. That's probably the biggest thing is, from last year to this year is, obviously the hockey is a lot better. But, for instance, and this is not part of our team, but Budai got called up to the Kings, and you see this guy 1 week in here, and then the next weekend he's playing on national TV in the National Hockey League. So those type of things, and Darnell Nurse, watching him, play, it's a great thing, to be able to get that close to that high level, where you might not be able to get that close when they are in the NHL. And get to know these guys. So I think that's huge. And for it to be in Bakersfield is just so big.
Yeah. Still my favorite part is when you mentioned it, you see like Fox Sports West or something, it ticks along the bottom.
Recalled from Bakersfield.
Bakersfield
Absolutely.
AHL. You still kind of go like, hold on, what the heck's going on here?
Right, yeah.
As a longtime Condors partner, some companies, like to do certain things every single year. Get me on that giveaway. You've been on a ton of specialty jerseys over the year, American Business Machines. Yep. What is it about the partnership and maybe even specifically those jerseys that works for you guys?
Well, one, I like the jerseys, so myself. So that works to my benefit.
Write that one into the contract.
So I like to
yeah,
work
we'll
that
sponsor
one
that,
in.
but I am
Yeah.
getting
Exactly.
one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
there you
So
go.
I like that. I like the bobbleheads. That's why we do that one. But we try to pick promotional items that will probably best hit our demographic of people, which are adults. So, the jerseys, the bobbleheads are more geared towards the adults. So that's why we try to, key on those.
That's a great segue because speaking of bobblehead giveaway, April the 2nd, John, do we have a picture or in the frantic we didn't have the picture?
He's panicking.
Do we have the picture? No?
He's
All right,
running
he's
around as we speak.
He's running around. Okay, it was a late ad. I'll give you that. It was a late ad. I understand.
I blame Lewis. Really.
April the 2nd. That's a Saturday night. Condors bobblehead night of Laurent Brossois, who's
LB.
now in the NHL. We hope he'll be. I shouldn't say we hope.
No, you can't say
I
that.
can't say that, right?
We hope he has like 8 shutouts in a row and never
Yeah.
comes back. That's what we hope.
You're right. Except for April 2nd. We'd like him to be here.
Maybe he'll just come by and sign autographs.
Can you just come by? That'd be great. We got to get to some standings to pick. So Jonesy, slide
Yes,
that
sir.
way, please, sir.
All right.
Yeah, don't worry. Ditch the ball. We'll get to it. Look at this.
How about it?
Nice.
All right. So again, if we weren't frantically running around, we could have added our red line. Here's the red line. You want to be above the red line, which the Condors currently are. So if you're looking at the points, now granted, you can look at points now because the point percentage doesn't really matter because you're looking at Bakersfield, San Diego, San Jose. So when you look at those points, everyone's playing the same amount of games. So when you look at California teams, just look at the points. Condors a game up on San Diego, but they've also played one more game. So basically, 3 through 5 are essentially dead even. Dead even. So it's going to be a battle. We will start in the next show busting out the Central Division because that's going to be important. Charlotte currently is the 5th seed over there. They've lost 9 in a row. 9 in a row. We thought they were going to run away with that crossover. No. They've lost 9 in a row, and now all of a sudden the Condors are a game back. So the 4th seed might even get you in the playoffs on the Pacific Division. So a lot to pay attention to here. Just 23 games left. I don't know where the season's gone. Moving on. Do you have anything else to add?
No, but there was a lot of talk in the last segment about can't wait to show Bartle's record. This is second, right?
Yeah,
That says last.
Yeah, that's last.
Does that says last?
Yeah, that's last. Wait till you see.
Jonesy, how are your eyes? I have really bad eyesight. Does that say last?
It
Ryan
does.
Holt. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
It's not
Moving on.
good. It's not good.
Well,
Jonesy,
neither of us
so
are this.
1911. Pat Love went 3-0, Condors strength coach, a couple weeks ago. So hats off to him, and he's widened the gap, if at all possible.
Yeah.
It was wide to begin with, and now it's even wider.
That's
so
pretty bad.
We're gonna get some picks. I think I wrote these down. I think I did. Wait till you see these graphics. Wait
right.
till you see these ones.
Here we go.
All right.
Science.
First game. Well, we're just gonna all pop up.
Here we go.
So Texas at Ontario.
What do you
Me and Jonesy both going with Ontario.
give us your assessment?
Oh, excuse me. I'm going with Texas. You're going with Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why Ontario?
Well, they're playing really well, and the fact that they have home ice advantage, I think, is going to give them the clear victory.
Agreed. Home team.
Home team.
I
yeah.
like Texas. Again, I'm using my trusted theory, which, as you can tell from the records, has
Works
been
swimming.
worked
Not working
swimmingly
so well.
thus far. Texas is in Condorstown Saturday. They're going to lose, so they can't possibly win 2 games in a row. So they have to win 1, and this is the game they're going to win.
All right.
Moving on, next game. Clean sweep Lake Erie. You like that one? Yeah. We all like Lake Erie.
They have the worst logo in the league, by the way.
I mean, look at it.
that is the worst logo in the league.
It's like Arial font 12. Jonesy, why Lake Erie?
Oh, they're just at the top of their division, and San Antonio's at the bottom.
It's San Antonio too on this game. I think it's consecutive road game 37.
Something like that. They
37?
play in all 4 time zones
Right.
for like 5 weeks.
There we go.
It's awful.
And
All
a
right.
good home team advantage.
Yeah. All right, last one. San Jose at
wow.
Stockton. Jonesy and I going with San Jose. You're going with Stockton.
Yeah.
Why do you like San Jose?
Just again, they're playing really well, and Stockton is not playing very well. So
There you go.
and I never picked Stockton.
Home team, they've won like 7 in a row at home. That's why I picked
9 in a row.
9, sorry.
Yeah, they can't possibly win 10 in a row.
Right.
That'll do it. Condors Unleashed.
Jonesy, thanks a lot.
thanks for
Thank
coming
you guys.
on,
I appreciate it.
Great
It's
job.
always great seeing you guys.
So we've got the ABM bobblehead giveaway coming up April 2nd. You want to check that out. Laurent Brossois, Condors home this weekend. Friday and Saturday night take on Texas and San Diego. He's Kevin Bartle. He's Ryan Jones. I'm Ryan Holt. It's been Condors Unleashed, livebakersfield.com, My45. Goodbye.
Have a great day, Alberta.